Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Downtown Paphos on a truly spectacular day. There's no doubt about that. We're in, we're going to head into gridlock traffic because it's that kind of time, and we're going to head out towards the old town. And then we have to cut through the old town, cut through the centre of Paphos, and well, believe it or not, don't get too excited, lady. So sweet Caroline. But we're actually off to the workshop. We just picked up a car, and we're going to cut through Paphos. So sit back and relax and enjoy the drive. And you never know, you might get to learn your way around very slowly. This is the main road from Clorica, and we're entering into uptown Paphos, and we're going to work our way down one of the busiest roads, but into the old town, and we're going to take a left and a right, and we're going to cut across Paphos, and we're going to go through the main municipality area where the Gumbara number 1 likes to park his black Mercedes on the double yellow lines, on the chevrons, just down from a busy traffic lights across to business school. Why? Because his office is there, and he's the mayor, so why not? Possibly the greatest mayor in downtown Paphos, that's for sure. And he's got some great plans for Paphos, and he's making Paphos much better. People don't really seem to notice it. I mean, take this little piece of ground to the left hand side. It's a work of art. So slowly but surely, as Paphos gets brought into the 21st century, it is you and I and everyone around us that are going to benefit. And I promise you, Paphos is going to be much better. Take the downtown Paphos harbour area. Well, to be honest, we all liked it the way it was, but when you started to look around, shall we say, it was a little bit more than scruffy around the edges. You were just, bemused by the Pelican, bemused by your friends in the restaurants and bars, and of course that thing that glistens on the blue Mediterranean Sea. But I promise you, the harbour area already is much better than it was last year. Give them another couple of weeks, and I think you're going to think you're on a different planet. Yes, our old friends will be there. Yes, it's the same restaurants, but they're going to come back better, faster, stronger than they ever were before. Right? Forgive all the traffic, like I say, but often, you know, if you get stuck in traffic, you get to, mosey around and notice things perhaps that you hadn't noticed before. And of course, if you're stuck in traffic, you can drive that a little bit slower and watch out for the manholes and potholes. Now, there's a rare sight. That's a brand new Toyota, and look at it. It's broken down. Well, I bet Toyota wouldn't like that on their, advertising campaign. You don't see it very often, that's for sure. One of the most reliable brands in the world, Toyota, Honda, as I always say, if you've got a T on the back and on the front, a H on the back and on the front, you're probably doing all right. And then you say, well, why are you driving around in Mercedes? Because I find them very comfortable, and they're quite easy to get parts for in Cyprus, and I do have a love affair with Mercedes. My grandfather had a couple, shall we say, and my father had a couple, and I've had one or two, should we say. I do like a Mercedes. Let's let this chap go across, and let the scooter go, because we are in, it's quite busy around this area, and you may as well let people go, as I always say. I don't understand these people that block off entrances, because you're not going to get there any faster. Anyway, that's the round turn. There we go. Because we're in traffic lights after traffic lights. Let this guy go as well. Come on, Gumbaro. Go. Actually got a thank you. I'm quite shocked. There we go. Very rare to get a thank you in Cyprus. It's not part of the culture, if you understand me, so don't take offence by it. A lot of us British people do. Why didn't he thank me? But he did, as you could see. So there you go. I let out the right man in a good mood, and he let me out. Now, I always think, if you look to the left hand side now, that is a very nice little bungalow, and a couple of years ago it was a bit scruffy, but as you can see, it's all been re-rendered. It's been painted on the sides. They've had some new shutters, and they've had all the brickwork repointed, and I think it's a really nice bungalow. Unfortunately, its location is not, its location is actually very good if you want to go shopping, but unfortunately its location from a fumes idea and cars is not very good. But I think it's a very nice little bungalow. Very nice indeed. Anyway, we're entering the whole old town. That's where we are. Not the old town that you're thinking, where you go and buy your gifts and your bits and bobs, but the working part of the old town. You've got Penthouse Rentals, you've got a body shop there, you've got a supplier of gardening equipment, but he also sells compressors. Now, if you've got a body shop, obviously you need air, so therefore you need a compressor and the pipes and all the accessories that go with it. Most people are wondering, what the hell is he going on about? There you go. Right. This area perhaps is more familiar. This is the old town. We'll let this lady go. Again, I've got to thank you. Wow, what a great day. Everyone's thanking Mr. Paul. Wonderful, wonderful. It's nice to be thanked, isn't it? There we go. Here we are, Old Town. Some of the shops are open, some of the shops are closed. You've got haberdashery, you've got a gift shop there. You've got a man selling, I don't know, bits and bobs, yeah? He's got some laundry baskets, some fruit baskets. You've got a, what's that, like burger shop there, isn't it? It's a burger shop. There's a sushi bar. We're going straight through. That's where we're going. And we're going to cut through here now and get into Mesa Paphos. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take a left and get stuck in some more traffic, like I said, because at this time of day in the centre of Paphos, it's unbelievably busy. It's the crescendo, as I say, between 10 o'clock and around about 12:30, and then after 12:30 to 1 it goes nuts as everyone races down one-way streets. And I mean, that's the mayor and the chief of police, because they're desperately trying to get somewhere to go for lunch. And some Gumbaru has promised them a pork kebab and a frappe for free, and that's it. All bets are off. So let's keep going. Just realised the man in front is a customer of mine. There we go. Quite a rare car. And that was a car that Mr. Dirk was looking at all the way in Germany. Dirk and Michael, big shout out to you. Very good morning to you. Hopefully up in northern Germany it's, well, hope it's not too chilly. Hopefully it's warming up a little bit. Where's he going? Where's this chap going? Well, he must be going to a tavern. There's a tavern around the corner there. So that's where he must be going. There we are, it's parking up. Right. This is the rear entrance to the bus terminal. There it is. Okay. So you can go into the bus terminal one way that way. I think it's for the car park entrance. There's a big car park behind the bus terminal. That's on the left-hand side of us, just so you understand. And we're deep in the old town. And slowly but surely the old town is being rejuvenated. It takes a bit of time. But if you look around on the right, there's a building that's been done up. If you look right in front of us, there's a building been done up. To the left, there's the bus station. Well, that's brand new and ultra modern. And as you go dancing around in the streets of the old town, you'll find a lot of streets have been repaid, a lot of shops have been knocked about, and some are open, some are closed. But slowly but surely, it's coming back with a new vibe and a new modernness. And it's being rejuvenated as apartments and townhouses, a mixture of gift shops and local boutiques. And of course, on top of that, then you've got wineries and eateries and coffee shops, because of course that's the way these towns are going, isn't it? And that building in front of us is a very, very attractive building indeed. Obviously some kind of municipality building, but it's in Greek, so I've got no idea. Just over the road there, that orangey building, you'll see some green doors on the end, and that's where the pumpkin lady hangs out, Miss Evie. She's closed at the moment, but that's Miss Evie. So if you want a special pumpkin, that could be the place for you to go. Here we are. There's the theatre over there in front of us. I've never actually seen that open. A lot of EU money was spent on it, but I've never seen it open. Perhaps it's going to open this year, because it was sort of constructed just before the pandemic. Then of course along came the pandemic, so of course that threw things out a little bit. I am pondering, should we go straight? I think we'll go straight, and I think at the end here, Miss Andrea will break the law, because that's gridlock down there, absolute gridlock. So that's the theatre, there it is, okay? Beautiful work of art, but I've never ever seen it open. I don't think there's anyone in there either now, so that was working out. So we're going to break the law, and we are going to go on a right and see if someone's going to let us go in. You never know, they might do, because we ain't monkeying about. We've got things to do, and there's traffic everywhere, isn't there? Yeah. So welcome to Cyprus. This is how it's done in Cyprus. You've got to be sometimes that little bit aggressive. You have to be. So there we are. I'm courteous on most occasions, but on this occasion I will force my way into this traffic. He could be delivering a pizza. That's Walt Deliveries, isn't it? I think that might be a worldwide brand, but it's certainly a massive brand for deliveries in Cyprus, and of course it's hooked up with all the big boys, pizza, McDonald's and all those kind of things. So if you want a takeaway, call Walt, or get the Walt app on your phone when you're in downtown Paphos. There we are. This lady's actually let us out, and perhaps we'll let this chappie out with his vaping machine. There we go. There we are. He's thanked me as well. Wow, I'm shocked. Everyone today is thanking everybody, and everyone is being courtesy. You never know, me driving around being courtesy, maybe it's rubbing off on the rest of the world. I hope it is, because I don't understand why there's so much hate in the world, and I never ever have. I understand there's a lot of love on our channel. Most of the people who watch us understand that we are quite nice people. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, but Marika's much nicer than me, by the way. So if you want to find us and you can't find us, why not drop it into the messages, and we'll find a way to bump into you, or we'll come and abduct you from your hotel. And when we actually popped down to the Olympic Lagoon, I don't think they knew it was us when we pulled in the car park, and we actually abducted Lady so sweet Caroline, and of course her lord Nigel Big Guns, and we popped off to the Royal. We had Royal Restaurant, which is part of the Dionysus Hotel, just at the bottom of the hotel's road before you get to the Kid of Paphos Promenade. It's across the coast of Coffee. And we had a great meal, and I had a glass of water and a coffee, because I don't drink, by the way. And then we went to the Banya on the seafront. Great view, but my God, it was hot in there, and it was absolutely dead. There was no one in there. It was about 11 o'clock when we got there, but there was no one in there. It was just the boss and 2 gumbarus, and us 4 gumbarus. We sat there and had a drink or two, and I must say, I noticed that the prices in there was quite expensive. So I understand most people are on holiday, but if you don't want to pay top money for drinks, perhaps, and you're more sensible, go to the Dionysus or just off the strip, isn't it? Because well, bar owners are paying higher rates and higher rents, obviously, but they do have a tendency to slightly overcharge you, shall we say. Oh, he's going that way. We'll let him turn around. We may as well. We're stuck in traffic, aren't we? So it doesn't make any difference to us if we let this guy go. There we are. Is he going to thank us? Yes, there we go. We've got a thumbs. So far today, every single person has thanked me. My God, it's a brand new Paphos. They must have heard that Fordonis the mayor is slowly but surely becoming our friend. Although probably next week he'll send Captain Stavros up to Armu and take us up to the Armu viewing points and say either jump or I shoot you. I think I'll let him shoot me. It's a long drop, to be honest. Anyway, big shout out to some of the superstars on the channel. There's quite a few people who are going through to our About page. What do they go through there for? Well, they go through there to support the channel, because on there is the Buy Me a Coffee icon, and they go and buy us a coffee or two. Some superstars, Brian and P, well, they went and bought us 6 coffees. Yes, 6 coffees. Wow, absolutely spectacular. We have John and Louise, the Barnhawks. They always are buying us 3 coffees, and hats off to them. Thank you very, very much. Looking forward to seeing you. I think it's next week now, isn't it? Because time goes, and they'll be here, and they're bringing the Barnhawk babe with her as well, and that's the baby Barnhawk, and her name is Miss Fern. And of course, she's bringing with her Harry the Keeper. And one of these days, we understand that Harry the Keeper is going to put a ring on the baby Barnhawk's finger, and she's going to become Harry's keeper, that's for sure. So, looking forward to listening to the Barnhawk baby, and that's Miss Fern, sing to us. She's going to serenade us in the karaoke bar. And her mum, Miss Louise, tells us that her voice is super smooth, and I'm pretty sure that it is. I mean, I've seen this girl, well, she's not a girl, a young lady, a superstar. I've seen her do a special dance, special little private video for myself on my birthday, and she did the chuchka, and it was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. And we're not sure if it was her dad John or if it was Harry the Keeper in the background going "Ah!" But it was a great entertaining video, and it's still on my phone. I'll never delete that video. I'll always keep it, because if ever I feel sad, I always go and watch baby Barnhawk, known as Miss Fern, doing the impersonation of Miss Ochingrisivia and the booth. So looking forward to seeing you, that's for sure. And there's many other people coming out, and you know, at the end of the day, Andy and Amy, you're looking for us now, we're going to find you, that's for sure. Just drop it in the comments. If you want to find us, drop it in the comments, and we will make it happen, because we've got time for everybody. I mean that. Perhaps we can't spend the week with you, perhaps you can't stay in your bed for a fortnight. We'd like to, because it would be much cheaper for us. But if we can get a coffee together, absolutely wonderful. Dame Anne, she's looking forward to coming out in a couple of months. Dame Anne, we're going to take you somewhere and have a great lunch. Could be in Coral Bay, if that's where you want to go. But you choose it, and we'll go. And I'm sure somebody will pop the benzene in the tank for us. This is Midtown Paphos. As you can see, this is a new bit of road. because well, it's going to a gold now, isn't it? But it is actually all been redone, and there's new designated parking, and there's these bollards to stop us from parking on the pavements. Let this lady over. Next time we'll run her over, or perhaps we'll run him over. Who knows? Got his beats on. He's having a bit of a beat, and now he's on his mobile phone. There we go. Clever lad. There we are. Right, we're coming to a crossroads here, and you've got a light shop on our left-hand side. You've got New to You, which is a second-hand furniture shop, but they sell really, really good high-quality furniture. You've got Dimco lights over on the right, and guess what? You've got Dimco lights over on the left. I don't understand it, but there obviously must be a lot of lights getting sold in downtown Paphos. That's the Mercedes-Benz dealer on our left-hand side, which means the Toyota dealer is coming up on our left as well. On the right is the Paphos fire station, which means that there is the Paphos police station, and around the back of it is a brand new one, state of the art, and they've got cells and all sorts. And I know that Captain Stavros one of these days is going to knock 7 bells out of me in a cell, and you never know, he might even shoot me, but I don't think so. I know him quite well. He's not a bad chap. There we are. This is the football stadium coming up on the left hand side, and that is Chicos Motors, and this must mean that that is the former Debenhams roundabout. Unfortunately, Debenhams has gone, and unfortunately the home centre DIY shop has gone. Next is still operating just in front of us, but that's going soon, and they're going to knock it all down, and they're going to build a 27-storey skyscraper. So if you're looking for a perfect apartment, that could be the one for you. This is downtown Yereskippu, and this is the largest populated area in the Paphos district. The rumour has it there's around 10 to 15,000 people residing in Yereskippu. If you keep going on this, which is the old road, if you just follow this road, you are going to go to Mandrea, and if you keep on going, you'll get to the Paphos International Airport. I'm going to say thanks for watching, and the road surface is getting a bit Sherlock Holmes, and we'll see you in the next one.